Hi, my name is Laura Romero, and today I'm going to be showing you how to access the resources for your economics course at South Plains College via Blackboard. When you purchased your textbook from either one of the bookstores, you will have also received an access code. Make sure to hang on to that access code as you will need it to access the resources. Let's take a look at how you do this. So first off, you're going to want to start by logging into Blackboard. Once you are logged into Blackboard, you will see a page that looks similar to this and will be able to click into your course. Once you are in your course, you'll have a brief introduction and some important information to read through. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you will now see a link with this blue pinwheel that says Econ 2301 Macroeconomics, and it might be labeled a little bit differently depending on which course you're taking. So to access the resources, all you need to do is click on this link. Now you will be given a couple sets of options. The first one will be to pay online with a credit or debit card. So if you're completely comfortable not having a print book, buying this access card will give you access to the resources as well as the ebook. The next option is to redeem my access code, which is where we'll enter the code that came with your book in the bookstore. And then the last option is Go to My Course. If you select Go to My Course, you will be able to log into the course under a grace period. You'll see in red up here, it says the payment grace period for your course will expire on September 15th. This means that you can get into the course and work on your materials without having to enter an access code until September 15th. So today we're going to redeem an access code and go ahead and enter that code that was purchased in the bookstore. So now you will enter your access code. Once you have entered your access code, you will now be redirected to our website and will have a service agreement to read through and accept. You will see this screen and you will click enter. And those first steps you will just have to complete the first time. You won't have to do that every time you log into the resource. So to start off, the screen is going to give you just a few helpful hints on how to navigate the page. Now let's walk through the resources that are available to you. This screen right here we call the learning path, and we've broken the textbook down into parts. So to view the chapter that you are working on in class, you will simply click into that part and then click into the chapter. So let's take a look at chapter 1. So here are all the resources that will be available for this particular chapter. The first one is going to be the ebook. And this is a fully interactive ebook, so I do want to just point out some highlights. First of all, anything that's blue is going to be a hyperlink. So from here you can click into any one of the respective sections, and this will link out to the different charts, or if it is a glossary term, it might give you the definition of that, and you can simply scroll by clicking the arrow on the right. So you can see right here we have a glossary term, and it's going to give us a definition by clicking on the blue link. You can also highlight and take notes, and then let's go ahead and add a note here. Now we've made a note and we've highlighted. You can also bookmark. And then if this font is too small for you to read, you can simply increase the size. And then one of my favorite parts is that you can actually have the textbook read to you. So by clicking on this link over here, it looks like a face, you can actually have the textbook read to you. You also have the option to print, so if you wanted to print it out and bring it to class, you can certainly do that as well. Over here on this little app that looks like a pencil and a highlighter, this right here will keep track of any notes or highlights that you've taken throughout the book. So this is a good way to build a study guide for the exam because it'll keep track of everything you've done within the textbook. So we'll just click right here. And it'll give us a long list of everything that we've highlighted, and will also show us where it was at, and you can always link back into it that way. In addition to the textbook, we also have flashcards, which are just as you would assume, just regular flashcards. These will include the key terms and definitions from that specific chapter. You can also create a card, so if there's a card that you would like to add that you don't see in the deck, you can certainly add that. Then we'll have some videos and then some practice quizzes. You'll see on here where it says counts toward a grade. You'll want to defer to your professor on whether or not he will be including these for a grade. If they're not counted for a grade, we do recommend that you go ahead and use these. They're just really good for practice, you know, before an exam or before an in-class quiz. So let's go back here. So those are the basic navigation of MindTap. We'll click back here, and now we are back in our Blackboard course. So at any time you just want to get back into that material, once you've gone through the initial setup, all you have to do is click on the link, and you will be right back into your course where you can access all of these great resources. Should you have any questions, please let us know. We're always happy to help. Good luck this semester.